that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Short throw to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8 yards.
Let's flip that bitch next time. You feel me, Fefe?
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call
Yeah,
it.
show these
Get them into
motherfuckers
rhythm
who he
early,
is in
something
this season,
safe,
baby.
something they're confident about,
Ooh.
something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence
You
elevates.
gotta show a movie yours,
And next they're
Fefe.
going to have a Bengals first down as they'll get this up to the
First
39.
game.
The Bengals at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They always tough down the middle.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Trash.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz.
That's right, they talking about trash.
Blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have
fucking hit, baby.
easily blocked and turn
The
to the
fucking
side.
hit. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a
Deion
3rd and
Jones.
2.
Hey.
The good run on first down followed up by a
Fefe.
not so good run
What's
on
up,
second
bro?
down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
12.
3rd and 2, now Burrow.
Get that.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked
Oh,
off
he was
Jones.
Rams.
And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Stafford going to give this to Akers. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Oh, good Lord.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
3rd and 2. Stafford.
Oh, he's a fucking lame.
That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. On 4th down, Stafford.
Oh, he's trash. Go on. These niggas is trash. Go on.
For the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on
bring
their
that
first
defense,
drive.
man.
Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's a hell short defense.
Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. At the 40-yard line.
Wanted that.
We're scoreless after 1.
On 1, ready?
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, come on. That was a pick.
Incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Oh, come on. Pick this shit up.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly
Dominator
not the way you
blue.
want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Oh, man.
What just happened there? Utter lunacy. He ran the wrong way, the length of the field, and gave up a safety.
How did he catch the fucking ball?
I'm not even going to try to unpack that one.
Good move. Let's just leave that one alone, shall we?
Cat's got her tongue here in the booth. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And it's fielded at the 34.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism.
Good
because
pass.
they can
That's
pull
out.
it, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than a turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Get set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
12. 12. 12. Got it.
Mixing up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on the first down. Then you're able to shut down the run for 1 second.
Yeah, I
Play solid defense. Tell him
little
fat
pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On third down, Burrow.
Was in traffic. T. Higgins, number 5.
And now fourth down.
Shit, Fefe.
Here's Brad Robbins now.
He getting a good girl. Folks, what is you just watching the game, Shane? Talking about.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
Boy,
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Now it's Stafford.
Oh,
and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to fight his tight end. That's Hunter Long.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Cup beats the D for a first that time. There really was a defense who could stop him the last 2 years. Only an ankle injury slowed him down, ending his 2022 season after 9 games. He was on an all-pro pace, and we expect to see the same again this year.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Here's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
53, ready.
Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Good shit, baby. Now that's what we do. That's what we fucking do.
And the lead is up to 5.
You know what I mean? Dominator Blue. We really the Dominator Blue. You know, shout out to New Orleans, you know.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. No
shout out to New Orleans.
They'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
We the 505 boys, you know what I mean? No, it's 504. I don't know who 505 is.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they played.
Don't let him do it.
They would love to get points here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Dang. I thought this was big. It was clean.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's 2nd and 3. After the run, now Stafford going to throw.
Oh, I threw that up. He bought it out.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Bengals ain't got no
this
game,
offense
man.
charge,
I
you
can
got to
tell.
think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident.
He's got a man complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 37.
And as we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning a national championship. But it wasn't just on game day. The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection, and it still continues here in the NFL.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And
the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Working his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Traffic.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Now Burrow. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the one. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they stop with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Good shit. I thought you were going to hit him.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
That was pick.
Irv Smith Jr. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson.
You need to relax.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hodges Thomason. Hodges Thomason.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Higbee.
Got a man. It's Higbee complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Big plays have them on the move on first down.
Higbee, I'm looking for you in that middle, baby.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Offense could get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Long as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks are away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And so probably should have opted for the touchback. About ready to go here on the next drive.
Hey.
The ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the complete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Gun.
2nd and 10.
12. 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we get it's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Play action. Stafford. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. They'll try the air now with Stafford. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to look downfield. He come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And all the way in. Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 64 yards. And the Bengals are back within a score. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture will right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening running touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
50-50.
Back to throw. Stafford. He'll get this one to complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford.
That weak ass drop.
The coverage too good there. The contact put the ball free. Here comes the Rams punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line.
Good.
Here's Jones. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wins in all the ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for their stride, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Good shit, Donald.
It's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good run, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go ahead, man.
11. 11.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. John Johnson with the INT. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
Ooh, no blocking.
And he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to block
Bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson. 26 yards. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Don't be mad.
The
Mad
PAT
now.
up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one in by Sample. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow.
Come here, bitch. Come here.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Fred Hampton. Get up in there, Fred Hampton.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Man.
And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. After the interception, here's Stafford. Flush to his right.
Go.
That'll be caught. It's Cup. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
That was well defended right there. He saw
You
the play
cannot
in
do
front of
it,
him.
bro. You just ain't my type of guy.
Attack, then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Now it's Stafford. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammate.
Touchdown! 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Hey, Bengals, we kicked that ass, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? First game, debut. Dominator Blue, 505. Yeah.
So after the touchdown,
we
here's
dominated y'all.
Blankenship kicking off.
I didn't think it was possible. I'm like, yeah, I don't know nothing about this team, you know what I'm saying?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
I'm just a good man player, you know, a good coach. So, you know, we can prevail in any situation.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the
Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here now, 2nd and 4. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he stopped immediately there. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd
11 empty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stop.
It's Mixon on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A final shot now for Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what do you think's going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.